Our governments, our schools, our police and fire departments are starving for money, while hedge fund billionaires get tax cuts. Wall Street corporations get tax incentives to export jobs overseas instead of our quality products. It's not just wrong, it's shameful. It's insane. And for the future of our country and that of our kids and their kids, it has to be stopped. And I can tell you this, it'll be the people in this room and the steelworkers and the labor movement. We're the only one who are going to put a stop to it. It's not going to be the false patriots who stop it. It won't be the CEOs, and it won't be corporate America. You see, they'd rather force America to default on its debt than tell CEOs to pay their fair share in taxes so that we can invest in our future, in our own infrastructure, in good green jobs, in top-notch education and training, in high-speed rail like the countries that we compete with. Hell, they're the ones that got us into this mess in the first place, and after they get us into the mess, they want to quit. But you and I, and the other 12 million of us in the AFL-CIO, we're not ready to give up on America. We're not ready to give up for having a good job for every last American that wants to work. We're not ready to stop believing in America. We're not going to give up on our country or ourselves. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. And any of them that get in our way, we'll run right up their sorry back, dance on their sorry heads, and run down their chests and let them know, if you don't love America, get out of the way. And I'll tell you what else we're not going to do. We're not going to be content to fight defensively to preserve a little bit of the good life for a few of us as we all get worse off year after year after year. Now we're going to turn the broken economy around with our energy and with our ideas and with our commitment and with our sweat and with our hard work and with our solidarity. And when I say solidarity, I mean real solidarity, not lip service solidarity. I mean when every last worker stands with every other worker, when you fight together, when your picket line is my picket line, and when an injury to one is an injury to all. That's the kind of solidarity that we need, and when we get it, we'll beat every last one of these idiots. You see, we're done playing defense after that debt ceiling debacle on Capitol Hill and the battles in state capitals after state capital. And that's now, right now, it's time to fire up the offense. Fire it up for good jobs. Fire it up for jobs for everybody. And we're fighting for jobs, brothers and sisters. We're not just talking about it. I'm proud to say that the entire AFL-CIO has been working hard on job-creating programs because we believe in America. This summer, our Building and Construction Trades Department and a coalition of public unions led partners from around the world in government and investment and business to channel billions of dollars of investment to create jobs, to make America more competitive and energy efficient, and to train union workers for the future. Because America wants to work. And this fall, we're going to build a sustained jobs campaign with a National Week of Action to show that America wants to work. We're going to shift the entire national debate away from deficits toward good jobs and workers' rights. And you're going to be right at the center of that effort. Educating and mobilizing steelworkers, educating and mobilizing your families, your neighbors, your congregations, the Moose Lodge, the bowling league, the carpool, to fight with you for good jobs. Because we know something. We know that work is more than a job. It's what puts food on the table. But it's really something much more than that, isn't it? It's pride. It's our sense of ourselves. See, along with our families and our faith, work is what gives meaning to everything that we do. And work is what connects all of us. Each and every one of us, not only in this room, but all workers across the spectrum. Because whether you punch a clock at a factory or at a laboratory, whether you take your lunch break at an auto parts plant or an interstate overpass or at a school cafeteria, whether your name's on the front door or it's on the front of our shirt, our jobs are interconnected. And so is our fate. See, workers rise together or we fall alone. And together, we know we don't have to settle for 9% unemployment, stagnant wages, benefit gives back, record inequality, and destruction of our entire middle-class way of life. Brothers and sisters, this is America. We can do better. We have to do better. We will do better. We have to fight for the future that we know is possible. That's a future of long-term, broadly shared prosperity. And it's out there. All we have to do is fight for it. We built it once for America. We can do it again. Brothers and sisters, we have a long way to go before we can fix those broken trade practices. We have a long way to go before we can ensure that every working man and every working woman in America has the freedom to form a union and bargain for a better life. But I don't care how steep the hill. I don't care how long the climb. I don't care how hot the fire. We've got to start together today. How else can we make America a country that makes things again? How else can we create and keep enough good jobs to support our families and our communities, our cities and our states? Brothers and sisters, the future of working people and the essence of our American democracy is on the line. And we can only win if we hold together, all of us, private sector, public sector, conservatives and progressives. We need to stand for a future when CEOs aren't the only ones who can make ends meet. A future where every single worker has the fundamental right to be treated with dignity, to put in a hard, honest day's work and be rewarded fairly for it, to have health care and retirement security that we need, and the opportunity to see our children do better than we did. That's the world we want. That's the world we deserve. That's the world we can have, and we'll have to work for it. We'll have to stand up to it. We'll have to fight back for it. Together to bring out the best in America. Together to bring out the best in ourselves and each other. Together to bring out the best in America. Together to take back America for the working men and working women who build it, who make it run, who wake it up, and who put it to sleep, and let them know that we will never, ever, 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 ever back up or back down, because together we are the most powerful progressive voice on the face of the earth. Together we are the American labor movement, and we will not be denied.
In a world that keeps on pushing me